Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Welcome to Kilburn Sportsplex for Football SA's broadcast of this Round 2 match of the 2025 Apex Steel WNPLSA season. It's between West Adelaide and Adelaide University. These two sides come into this game having both recorded opening day victories at Service FM Stadium last weekend. West edged out Salisbury Inter by 3-2 in those clubs' grand final rematch, while the new look Adelaide Uni side recorded an impressive 2-0 win over Adelaide City. Adelaide Uni are starting no fewer than 7 players who joined the club in the off-season, and another 2 are on the bench. They do make 2 changes from the team that started against City, with Isla Sarouche and Bree Hummersley coming in for Nikki Castanos and Emily Bouchereau. But tonight will be a huge test for the visiting team. It's 329 days since West Adelaide last failed to win a home and away match in the WNPL. And we are away with Ethan McCormick, the referee's whistle, and West Adelaide are quick on the attack up the right-hand side. And they've got the ball in the area with Burnett. Can they get a cross in again? Blackett's waiting. It's cleared, but not for long. Oh, and that's a tremendous save. The shot was absolutely thundered in, and really, really good save there by Evie Goldsmith, but it's going to be the very first corner of the game for West Adelaide. Plenty forward. West Adelaide looking to get on the board early. They've taken the corner short. It's another shot from distance, but this one's going to be cleared. And Uni might be able to break here. They haven't gotten into their attacking half yet. Sarouche had brought the ball forward. Will it get to Panagakos? No. In the way there was McFarlane. It's been played back to Erin Murphy having her first touch. Comes out to Blackett on the attacking left. Good challenge there That was by Chloe Richardson, young player that's just come from NTC. And Radler's bursting forward on the right. Now, chance for Laura Johns to play it out to Yamada. Doesn't quite get there. Might still break here for Noto. Yamada. Just about to mention that West have made just the one change to the starting lineup. That's Leonotto coming in for Anna Pritchard, who will start as a sub. As I mentioned, Ethan McCormick is the referee. The assistants are Gabrielle Yu Yang Lim and Fazil Karemi. West on the attack again, but that's going to go out for a throw. Adelaide just trying to work the ball forward towards where Richardson is. West have it now with Johns. Two number 11s facing each other there. Good interception there by Panagakos. He gets the return ball, but Johns is going to be able to play it back. Costanzo. That's a pretty good ball out to the attacking left. Just a little bit too much on it for Nicole Blackett. And it's out for a throw. That's going to be the right back Radler. Into the feet of Sarouche. Radler. Played forward by Hammersley. There's O'Neill. Sarouche. That's not a bad ball, but Johns will probably get there first. Just in time ahead of Emma Hubbard. And West can relieve. Through McFarlane. Costanzo. It's gone long. Might just be a little bit too long, but Goldsmith has stayed at home. Radler plays it back, and Goldsmith will clear to the safety of the line. Throw in for West, which Johns takes. Johns has it back. Costanzo. McFarlane has time. Taking off on the right there is Macri, but that ball's going to go to Goldsmith. O'Neill is in chase there and has got there. And Uni have numbers forward here. O'Neill takes it past. Must score! And does! Adelaide Uni take the lead.
Goal to Adelaide Uni. They now lead.
And as happened last week, it's Nicole O'Neill with the strike. Well, that was a really, really good break. And once O'Neill got past Murphy, it was probably only ever going to be one outcome. Blackett. Johns. Oh, that is not the team that would have been favourite to score first tonight. West will try and respond straight away. There's a good block there by Burke. Thrown on the attacking right. Burke now. Just waits. O'Neill plays it back. But going to go out for a throw, but it will be a uni throw. Trying to work themselves out of that left defensive position. West pressure is good. Macri gets it inboard. Notto. Blackett. Goes the shot. It doesn't quite wrap the foot around it. It wasn't easy. And that's gone out for a goal kick. Well, Uni did start with a win. 2-0 over Adelaide City. Bear in mind that Uni were getting relegated last season as of stoppage time in round 18, and a late goal saved them from the drop. Already a surprise to some that Uni got the win against Adelaide City last week. But West Adelaide is another proposition altogether. And as I mentioned in the preamble, well, here's Macri, hold that thought. It's gone out for a corner off Macy Borton. As I mentioned in the preamble, the last time West were defeated in a home and away round of the WMPL was 329 days away, nearly a full year. There's a long way to go in this one. Blackett goes over to take the corner. Costanzo and Notto lurk at the back. Yamada makes a move. Goldsmith claims. But there has been massive turnover at Uni. About 9 new players in the senior squad and about 9 departures. Almost unrecognisable from last year's team. And of course they've got a new coach in Duncan Song. There's the ball from Radler. Is a really good one inboard. Sarouche. O'Neill again. Trying to find this angle for the shot. O'Neill holds on in the box. Gets it back to Sarouche. Plays the 1-2. Still O'Neill. Another try. It's out for a goal kick, but Nicole O'Neill, Irish player that's come to South Australia this year to play for Adelaide Uni, already with 2 goals in 2 games and looking for more. This West Adelaide defence, which is so hard to breach last year, been under pressure. Now that's a good ball by Costanzo for Blackett. Blackett now faces Radler. Can't get around the German fullback. And it's a goal kick for Uni, who really have their tails up. Well, Evie Goldsmith, the keeper, is one of the players that joined in the off-season, but has a long history being at Adelaide Uni. Returning to the club. Last year had stints at Burks and at South Adelaide in the State League. Here's Johns under pressure from Richardson, but turns well. Blackett. Nice footwork. That ball was intended for Macri, but it's not going to get to the opposite winger. And Goldsmith's chip gets Burke going. Well, it's early in the season, but Adelaide Uni have not started like the team that has really spent last 5 seasons struggling in this competition. They're playing some good stuff, but that's some good stuff there from Blackett. But O'Neill got in the way and turns around. And as you can see, has plenty of pace. But that attempt to get Hubbard through is going to find its way to West keeper Erin Murphy. Costanzo. Notto. Johns. Here's McFarlane. And that's a really good ball for Macri. Macri's the other side of the defence. Gets the cross in. Yamada doesn't quite get the touch. And Uni are able to clear, but it's back with Costanzo. West lifted the intensity. Johns. That's a good ball. Just over Macri. Goal kick. Well, Nicole O'Neill has an interesting CV. Played with DLR Waves in her native Dublin. That's in a team in Ireland's Women's Premier Division. And most recently was playing at Southeastern Louisiana Uni. Coming to play for another uni team, Adelaide Uni. Yamada. That's a good ball from Johns. Turns. Tries to get around Radler. Blackett, it's a good ball inboard. That's cleared. That's going to be a battle, Blackett and Radler tonight. Blackett again. Radler challenges. It's a free kick, which is in a spot from which Nicole Blackett, I'm sure, would like to have an attempt. Just got clipped in that challenge, Nicole Blackett, but this is the better position for the right footer. The left-footed Johns is there as well. Opportunity for West to get an early equaliser. 4 in the wall. Johns. Blackett. Oh, it's gone through the wall and the deflection, and it's in.
Goal to our captain, Nicole Blackett. West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Uni 1.
So Nicole Blackett makes it 1-1 in the 13th minute, and the Uni wall, well, I think they'll be disappointed. Went between the players, and the deflection meant that it was going to be very, very difficult for Evie Goldsmith. So the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Uni 1. Goldsmith. Long ball in the Richardson direction, but Johns will win that. Panagakos for Uni. Good interception there by Maddie Wright. Panagakos again. Wants to get it out to O'Neill. Why not? Good first touch by O'Neill. Still going. Plays it back. Hubbard. Gets the cross in. Headed away by Costanzo. Finds Macri. And Macri decides the safest option is to get it back to Murphy, and West can reset. Costanzo. Blackett. Noto. McFarlane. Are West getting into their stride now, having equalised? Noto's kept the run going. Leonotto plays it out wide. Blackett with the shot. Oh, it's in the bar. Excellent effort there. West are keeping the attack going. Burnett. It's going to be cleared. And O'Neill's on it again. Taking on Wellington. But McFarlane gets it back. Johns. Two centre backs, Costanzo and McFarlane, playing it between them. Now it comes to Johns again. Burnett. John switches. McFarlane now. Macri calls for it, but it's gone back to Costanzo. Johns again. Richardson gets a foot in. Back with Richardson. Young player that's come from the NTC program. The 211s, right back and left back. That's not a bad ball, but probably a bit too close to the keeper, and Murphy claims. And gets on with it to Wellington. Another player that was with NTC last year, of course, and joining West for season 2025. Macri can't get that back to Wellington, but it will be a West throw. Hope you're enjoying the action. We thank our partners Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia, bringing you this broadcast. Ball in the attacking right for Western. They're going to get another throw for Wellington. Looks in forward. It didn't go, and the ball did go out, so that's going to be a goal kick for Evie Goldsmith. Long from Goldsmith. Ball's going to break to Richardson there. And here's another opportunity, this time for Hubbard, but McFarlane puts it out. Burke is going to come up to take the throw. Burke is one of the players that has been retained at Adelaide Uni since last season. Sometimes can come up and play on a wing. Starting at left full back this evening. Hubbard's battling away there. Wellington, it's back with O'Neill. Can't quite get it to Panagakos. It's back with O'Neill again. Now, here goes Radler. That's a great ball through. Chance now for Hubbard. Just had to let it run though. Hubbard puts it back in board. Oh, and Richardson just over the bar. Enterprising play starts with Radler again. Another player who was in Louisiana last year, like O'Neill, but Radler was at Louisiana Tech as a sports science student and playing for Louisiana Tech from Germany originally, and it was Radler that was at the heart of the two moves that resulted in goals for Adelaide Uni last week. Looks a great pickup. Costanzo. He's right. That's a good ball for Murphy, for Macri trying to get on there. It was a ball for Wellington, but now it's back with Wright, who tries to get a good ball in for Yamada. Goldsmith was there. Richardson tries to turn Johns. Johns wins it. Costanzo to McFarlane now. Wellington's available on the right, but it's a longer ball towards Macri. He'll get onto it on the attacking right. Out for a throw off Burke. Sorry, that was off. Yes, it was off Burke. Wellington to come up and take it. Very heavy evening. It's been an extremely humid day here in Adelaide, and it still would be tough conditions tonight for the players. O'Neill. That's not a bad ball for Yellow. Wants to get it back out onto the attacking left. West have the numbers. McFarlane wants to switch it again, and it will find its way through to Blackett. Blackett wants to switch it back to where Macri is. Macri, and ball just didn't quite sit. And we are going to have the first drinks break of the match as we're nearly halfway through the first half. Hope you're enjoying this Football SA broadcast, and we thank our partners for it. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. SA Power Networks, empowering women's football. And RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Uni 1. A very, very different looking Adelaide Uni side. Oh, so much has changed at the club. Currently getting their instructions from both Coach Duncan Song and assistant Zach Jackman. Of course, they were both at Modbury Vista together. They were the coach and an assistant coach at Modbury Vista when that club was in the WNPL in 2022. Weren't able to avoid relegation in their first season in the WNPL, but didn't have a lot of luck. Saw a lot of their games that year, and things could have turned out very, very differently for Vista in 2022. And of course, one of Vista's star players that season is lining up against Duncan Song and Zach Jackman this evening. That's Leonotto in midfield, who was outstanding for Vista in 2022, and of course has been since switching to West in 23. They will restart where we left off. I have to jog my memory now, but I think it might have been a goal kick. I think we're all just trying to work out where the ball might be. Yes, Evie Goldsmith is behind her goal, and it's about to get passed to her so that we can recommence. Goldsmith towards where Radler is, and Radler gets a good header on there. There's Wright. Costanzo. Blackett wants to get Yamada going. That'll make its way through to Goldsmith. Still young Evie Goldsmith, but plenty of experience. Goalkeeper of the year back in 2018. Of course, like many of these players with the NTC previously. Costanzo. It's just run past Yamada. Oh, but that was a dangerous ball across goal. Uni are going to get out of danger though. It's with Johns for West. McFarlane once again going for the switch out wide to where Blackett is. Blackett gets it inboard, but that's going to be safely cleared by Burke. Sorry, it was Hammersley, but it's back with West. Back with Costanzo to Johns. Noto. Might be won by Hubbard. Here comes O'Neill flying again on the attacking left. O'Neill, Wellington giving chase. O'Neill tries to get the ball through to Hubbard. It doesn't quite get to Richardson either. And it's back with Aaron Murphy. Well, West really do need to be super careful about that quick ball to O'Neill, which the Irish winger can run onto. Looks to me like a player that is comfortable both out wide and in the middle. West have a chance now. That's not a bad ball by McFarlane. We'll get through Yamada maybe. Yamada gets a foot in. Goes across. Burke just helps it away. Not going to stay in, so that's a throw in for West. Wellington to take. Won't quite find its way through to Yamada. It's cleared. Costanzo. Yamada tries to turn, but hooked away by Panagakos. Johns gives it back to McFarlane. Not playing a high line Uni. Happy to let that ball come over. But that setup means that they might be less likely to have their offside trap sprung. Staying just that little bit lower. Burke waits. O'Neill. It's going to be a West throw. Wellington. Panagakos is there for Union, still trying to hold on. But here's Noto for West. Good turn. Noto. Right. Plays it out to Johns. Sorry, that was Burnett that played it out to Johns. Now it's back with Noto. And it's gone through to Goldsmith. Goldsmith just a little bit up and under. It's where Richardson and Johns battle. Johns wins it. Gets it back from Blackett. Right. Costanzo. McFarlane. All right, that was just ahead of her. And now Uni have it. Through Sarouche. Hubbard couldn't quite hold on there, and now it's Burnett. Hubbard challenges. Throw in. Wellington again. Macri. That's going to be Borton's ball. Goldsmith. Wants to go out to where Richardson is. Noto gets onto it for West. Looks like this may be the way that the game unfolds. West doing a lot of the pushing, but Uni breaking well, particularly through O'Neill. It's going to be a goal kick for Evie Goldsmith. Well, not only have West not lost a game in the home and away rounds for nearly a full calendar year, The only 2 games they played here last year, when the venue was ready for WMPL use, they scored a total of 12 goals in. They put 5 past Adelaide City in a 5-2 win in that history-making night. First WMPL match held here. Nicole Blackett with a hat-trick that evening. And then they put 7 past Sturt Lions in the game that was their premiership celebration, the point at which they could no longer be caught at the top of the table. Right now, Adelaide Uni are holding them level at 1-1. Oh, that ball's gone to Panagakos. Panagakos, who scored last week. And, that last touch was claimed by Erin Murphy. But once again, West are being put under pressure. And there's another good example with Hubbard winning the ball off Blackett and then Radler playing it to O'Neill, who tries to take on several players, but Blackett wins it back. But O'Neill wins it back brilliantly. O'Neill now turns. Yes, yellow. Cleared. Hammersley now. Panagakos. Burke. Is it too early to say that this may be the best Adelaide Uni team since 2019? They are looking pretty good. Radler's kept the run going. Blackett in pursuit. Blackett wins it. But the pressure's still on the West players. Now McFarlane has some time. Johns. Back to Blackett. And Murphy. Because there's a long ball now for Burnett or Macri, but it was Burke that hooked it away for Uni. Throw in now. Once again, Uni winning it. But a chance now for Macri to get a cross in. It's also going to be dealt with. Uni's defence hasn't been too bad in those sorts of situations. They look a little bit more threatened when they're sprung open by quick balls out of West's defence. So far, so good for the team in black. And the ball's with Goldsmith. I don't want to harp on Uni's struggles of the last few years, but I will mention one last thing. And in the last 5 years, the WNPL record in WNPL matches only is played 89, won 19, drawn 15, lost 55. Just 0.81 points per game. But they're under pressure here now from Noto. Still Noto. Wants to get it to Macri. Puts it back in board. Yamada's lurking, but it's going to be cleared. And Radler finds O'Neill. O'Neill wants to get the ball out to Richardson, but Johns was there. And Hubbard got in there, but it was a foul on right. Yeah, and in those 5 seasons, Uni finished 8th and bottom in 2020, but there was no relegation. 7th, 9th and 9th. And those 2 9ths sent them to a playoff against the second place team in the WSL. There's a good chance now. Oh, what an amazing save by Goldsmith to deny Noto. Well, not for the first time, Evie Goldsmith has made an excellent save to keep West at bay. But that was one of the best moves that West have made in this game so far. Really cut through the heart of the Uni defence. Chance now with the corner. Well, it's short because there was no Uni attention. There is now. It's back with Blackett. In the way there was Macy Borton, and it's going to be another corner. So Blackett will try again. This time it's into the area, headed away by Hubbard. Just trying to get the shot in. It's looping a bit. Oh, it's just over. Goal kick. Goldsmith now. Uni would love to be no worse than 1-1 at the halftime break. Still a bit of time to go before that. Oh, and that ball off Hammersley is going to run into the path of Matt Cree. Matt Cree inboard. Panagakos is there. Blackett! Corner. And yet another one from the attacking right for West Adelaide. Quite made one of these work yet in the sense of creating a big opportunity, but Uni wouldn't want to be giving too many of these set plays away. That one. Well, Hayley Wellington scored one senior goal in the WMPL previously, but that goal was the best I've ever seen. Run through several Adelaide City players from deep in the half in a finals match, no less, in stoppage time. I think Wellington went past about 4 defenders to score an extraordinary goal. That was in the 2023 finals series. One to remember. And McFarlane wanted to get Wellington going there. There is a real flavour of recently ex-NTC players in this West Adelaide side, with Hayley Wellington, Vic Costanzo, who was with NTC 3 years ago, Maddie Wright the season before last, along with Wellington when the NTC went all the way to the grand final in a memorable final series. Lily DeCola on the bench as well, was in that 2023 NTC side. Now, ball's just gone past O'Neill. Wellington will take the throw. Murphy. Costanzo. Yamada. Of course, also new to West this year. Well, might just be a bit frustrated there that could have been Yamada's advantage, but whistle went. Johns now. Costanzo. Blackett. Loops over for Johns, header inboard, but Yaziello will get it away. Costanzo back to Murphy and McFarlane. Blackett. Plenty of space ahead of Blackett. Can try to pick the right pass. Burnett. Good tackle there by Borton. Now, Costanzo will get there before Richardson. Richardson, another player from the NTC last year. Didn't feature in the seniors, but just goes to show how deep the talent pool has been in the NTC recently. As you can see, not at all out of place, taking on someone as brilliant and experienced as Laura Johns, no less. That return ball from Notto's just made McFarlane go back a little. A lot of discussion on the uni bench. Not sure if they're looking to change something up at all, the way the team's set up, but they're doing pretty well so far. Can Nicole? Still Blackett gets the shot in. Radler did enough to make sure it was always going to be hard to get a good strike on that. And it's with Goldsmith. That's a really long kick, but well won by Wellington, who of course played mostly at centre-back with the NTC. Is it right back tonight for West? Macri. Brings it inboard. Again, Uni's defensive work is pretty good. Notto. Back from Macri. Trying to find an angle for across West Adelaide, and they do. Will they force a corner? Yes, they will. We are closing in on half-time on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. And the score is West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Uni 1. Yet another corner from the attacking right for West. That might get to McFarlane or Yamada. Johns, Yamada. Well, that touch could easily have given Goldsmith a lot more trouble, but fortunately for the Uni keeper, was harmless enough. That's gone over Johns, but Hubbard has put it out. Be interesting to see whether fatigue plays a part tonight. As I said, the air is extremely heavy this evening, and while it wouldn't be as bad for these players as some of the ones that played in the NTC Comets match earlier this evening, had the 6:15 kickoff, it's still going to be pretty sticky and uncomfortable out there. On Costanzo, but that's going to run through to Murphy. Johns. Costanzo and Murphy, the traditional swap of wings for West between Georgia Macri and Nicole Blackett has just occurred. That ball is aimed at Burnett. It's going to have just enough on it to allow Goldsmith to take it in the hands. once again gets a big boot on that. Headed by McFarlane. Right. Blackett. That's been cleared by Hammersley. West have it back. McFarlane. Johns. Macri. How will she fare against this German fullback Radler? Well, Radler wins it and brings it forward and does well to get it inboard to Richardson, but Costanzo was there for West. And that is half-time in what has been an absolutely fascinating first half here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Adelaide Uni have certainly come to play, and they were ahead after just 4 minutes through their Irish import Nicole O'Neill. But just 9 minutes later, Nicole Blackett from a free kick deflected through the wall made it 1-1. And at half-time, the score in this round 2 match of the Apex Steel WMPLSA on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Uni 1. And I think we've seen the pattern of the game. West doing most of the pushing, but when Uni break, they've looked really, really dangerous. And they are certainly, I think, going to continue to try to play West on the counter in the second half. Can't wait to bring it to you. Stay with us. We'll be back in a few moments.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Labasso, a nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli. Usasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Goes line to Tabaris. He then can cut it to Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delingus.
Jason Constantopoulos 1-on-1 with Lazeka. Kristen Constantopoulos with a shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for the Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. away. Only to Metro Stars though, edge of the box here, Visser. Now Gow with a little flick, Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on.
What a goal.
Oh wow! Oh my god! That was insane! What a way to equalise!
By Murati, only as far as Mullen. Mullen hits it with the outside of the line. Can you believe it? Mullen with a second outside of the right boot.
Mine's going to take it, and he does. And he picks his spot, and he finishes with a bomb. And that's his hat-trick, and the 8th goal for Playford to make it 8.
Selly, being put by Caden, now finds Anthony Costa, top of the box, goes with his left foot. Anthony Costa gets a second. He's got a brace in the first half, and he's taken Adelaide Croatia into a 2-0 lead at half time, David.
It's a beautiful finish. He's just picked his slot out perfectly there, but gosh, Neograd have just left themselves exposed there.
On the back of the announcement at the Celebration of Football, Football SA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
Can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up, and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with Football SA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Something here, plays out to Panagakos, and it's Panagakos! What an absolute cracker! Alicia Panagakos kicks off the season for Adelaide University.
And I mean, if Alicia keeps the play along and settling into it,
shot in, Tom Connor and Christos, who we were talking about just a minute ago, has had a very good last 20 minutes just come into the game. This is 1-0 up.
Goes to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left.
Such a quality player to have in this competition. Long shot there by Notridge. It's gone in! Well, it was just a speculative effort by Notridge. And it looked like Elliott never picked it up. And Comets have taken the lead.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away. Or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun. But did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Ghana United is like home football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resis, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. It's really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the pre-season.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
To make its way through to Nicola despite the deflection. Here's Hazelwood, who does well to control the ball with the head. Hazelwood storming into the area, tries the shot, great save. And that should give Elliott a bit more confidence. He's done really, really well there. That ball was travelling.
Here's Hood, just needs to finish, gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We're a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, are getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
his assistants. Be interested to ask the question about whether there was some sort of message by being sent by not giving a message, if that makes any sense. Duncan Song certainly speaks to the Adelaide Uni players, and they will be delighted with their performance so far. You have to go back all the way to 2019 for the last time Adelaide Uni defeated West Adelaide in a WMPL match. But I wouldn't get too far ahead tonight. They did have a surprise lead in round 16 last year against West, but West really turned it on in the second half and won that match by 4-1. West did often get very, very strong in the second half of games last year, sometimes making slow starts, but almost always finishing very, very well indeed. Is that going to happen again tonight? That's what they need in what has been, so far, a pretty tough battle for them. I do think the Uni side is possibly made of stronger stuff than the one that went down 4-1 to West when they last met in the WMPL in round 16 last year. As I mentioned before, 9 departures from the Uni squad, 9 senior departures and 9 signings, and they just look better. No disrespect to the players that have left. Maybe it's better balance, but certainly the 2 internationals, O'Neill, who's closest to camera, wearing number 8 from Ireland, and the right back, number 2, Lena Radler from Germany, they look like tremendous additions indeed. O'Neill already with 2 goals in 2 games, well, 1.5 games actually. Here's Macri. That ball is going to run out for a throw-in. It's the way that Uni have gone about this game that I think will be really encouraging for them, no matter how it turns out. Here's Johns. McFarlane will send it back. West have often preferred to sort of try to draw in Uni players as best they can and switch from their centre backs to the wings. Not quite as much passing through the middle, although there were a couple of very nice moves through the middle last time. It's not quite going to be as nice a move for West, because for Uni I should say, because Murphy cut it off. Here's Yamada. Burnett. Macri. Trying to take on Burke. Macri. Goal kick. Well, speaking of players that aren't regular goal scorers but have scored really important goals, 2 of them are playing in the back 4 for Adelaide Uni, Sophie Burke and Brianna Hammersley. And both of them scored equalisers against Sturt Lions last year, the team that was relegated very, very narrowly behind Adelaide Uni. Hammersley made it 2-2 in stoppage time the first time those 2 teams met. And in the second meeting between Uni and Sturt, it was Sophie Burke coming on as a sub with a late equaliser. And if those 2 goals hadn't been scored, Uni would probably have gone down. O'Neill. Wellington gets in the way, but O'Neill's strong in the tackle, wins it back. Wellington puts it out. throw in from Burke. Wright is there. And it's going to be another uni throw. Burke waits for the options. Centre forward. O'Neill crashing through again. Hubbard puts it into a dangerous area, just over Richardson. McFarlane gets it away. Here's Borton. That's been intercepted. Oh, but well done, Panagakos to Rob Blackett, but it's back with West, not for long. Borton again. Sarouche, but McFarlane got there ahead of Sarouche. It's all a bit pinball at the moment. Yamada hasn't had a big say yet, but 2 goals last week against Salisbury Interim. We know what Nina Yamada can do. Macri, that's a good ball for Noto. Noto tries the shot. With Goldsmith. Goldsmith, O'Neill. Ball just bouncing around, so Wellington gets a boot on it. Hope you're enjoying the action. And we thank our partners for bringing it to you. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. Just going to pause for a minute because the ball is now with Macri! Goldsmith with a huge save! Well, Evie Goldsmith is looking in absolutely top form at the moment between the sticks for Adelaide Uni. But it's another corner for West. Blackett to take. It's taken short. Oh, and the back heel was intended for Blackett. Or was it? Throw in. It was Burnett in the end that received Wright's back heel. Noto makes a run. That's where it goes. Holds on well. Noto charging into the area. And the shot from Yamada saved. Hubbard just had no real option there as the ball was going out, but to help it along. It is out eventually, but Hubbard gained some metres there. Burnett under pressure, but gets to Wellington. Good ball out to Macri. Burke in the way. Macri again. And that's really good pressure from Hubbard. And Panagakos wins it. Panagakos now. Macri, good control. Takes on Burke again. Yamada. Blackett's got some space here. Blackett will charge into the area. And Lena Radler to the rescue, but it's another corner for West. We thank our partners Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. SA Power Networks empowering women's football and RAA. Proud supporters of Football South Australia. The score here on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Uni 1. Now, chance for a shot, but Hubbard has done really well there to come out and win the ball and given O'Neill something to chase. And in the end, Wellington was able to get there and play it out to Noto. That's a good ball, but no, Macri's just straight offside there. Free kick for Adelaide Uni. A funny old fact about that match back in 2019 when the last time Uni beat West, amazing that it was so long ago, it was a round 20 match. 1-0 win for Uni at West Beach Parks, and Mia Lundqvist was the goal scorer, but it's not quite what is remarkable about the game, and we'll come back to that little fact in a minute. Yeah, that match, there are 8 players that were in that match, 4 Uni players and 4 West players that are playing today. 2 of the Uni players were Evie Goldsmith and Alicia Panagakos, but another 2 of them that played for Uni that day are playing for West today, Laura Johns and Gemma McFarlane. West had 4 players on the pitch that day that are in the squad tonight. Georgia Macri, Nicole Blackett, Harriet Burnett, and Anna Pritchard, who's on the subs bench at the moment. Uni's coach that night would have also been Costa Yarich, coaching West Adelaide tonight. And I mentioned how many very recent NTC players there are on the pitch, but as that little stat shows, there's a lot of experience on the pitch as well. Mostly in the West side. Now, Blackett and Radler resume hostilities. Radler brings it forward, but it's finding McFarlane. Now, giving chase here is Richardson, but won't get there first. Murphy comes forward, safe to do so. McFarlane, inboard, right. Gets it out to Macri on the attacking right. Macri now wants to bring it inboard. Burke does well, but Macri holds on. Macri gets it inside. It was a bit of a cross shot in the end. Goal kick for Uni. Ball needed to be retrieved from a fair distance, so Goldsmith now. Looks like Uni are getting a substitution ready. Keep an eye on that. Yes, Yellow trying to charge through, but it's back with West. And Noto puts it out to Macri again. Macri tries the left foot shot. Intercepted. Right. Maddie Wright. Yamada wants to turn. Yamada still going. Yamada! Goal kick. West Adelaide just knocking on the door now. What a game it's turned out to be. Goldsmith didn't quite get as much distance that time, but it still found O'Neill, who's turned. For a throw in. Wellington. Macri, who's been prominent in these last few minutes and wants to take Burke on again, this time inboard to Yamada. Johns, Blackett, Yamada. Good challenge Panagakos, but still with Yamada. Gets it back again, a long way from home, the number 9, wearing 27, but playing in the 9 position, and Uni have it. Now Hubbard just held the run, but it was intercepted, unfortunately, for Uni. Panagakos plays allowed to continue. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Wellington. Macri. Noto's on the move inboard. That's where it goes. Noto. Back to Macri's a really good ball. Macri now. And coming across again was Borton, who's playing really, really well. Now the change is going to be made. It's a double change. And Alicia Panagakos is coming off. And fortunately, there's a lot of players coming to the bench, of which Panagakos is one that she's definitely is coming off. Madeline Box is coming on. And so is Nikki Castanos, who started last week. Throwing for West on the attacking right. Motto can't quite get onto it. And that is going to be a uni throw as it was deflected out. Looking for options, Burke. Macquarie's going to win it, but it's straight to O'Neill. Burke. Down the left, McFarlane wins it. Header there by Castanos, who's just come on. O'Neill has it again. Good pressure there from right. Burke. Now Macquarie puts the pressure on, but O'Neill wins it back. Burke will clear this time. Try to find Hubbard. McFarlane intercepts. Yaziello goes high, but it might get to Richardson, who's under pressure. Johns wins the header. West scooping it forward. Yamada. And that's going to be a foul. Free kick for West. Laura Johns to deliver. Will. Pushes it out to the right hand side. Radler getting in the way there for West was Costanzo. Blackett, Costanzo. Advancing a little bit at the moment. Just in a midfield position for now, and Wright had gone to the centre-back position. Wellington, that's good. Macquarie. McFarlane. Wellington. Macquarie's got a lot of space if the ball is early. Macquarie now. Wellington's kept the run going. Wants to get it inboard. It's a good ball. Burnett. And once again, the uni defence holds firm, and they've been pretty good tonight against this West Adelaide side, which was an unbelievably free-scoring team last year. West put scored 75 goals in the 18 home and away rounds of the WNPL, more than an average of 4 a game. And they may yet tonight, but so far they've just got the one from a free kick. Wellington trying to play the ball off the ground as Dunwillen gets it back. Macri, cross. Again, it's repelled by the defence, but it may go out for a corner. No, it's a throw-in. And of course, West have kept the goal-scoring form going this year. 3 goals in the first round against Salisbury Inter. And they're scoring plenty in the pre-season as well. Novo puts it inboard. It's going to be another corner. In fact, it was 21 goals. I should say 18 goals in 5 pre-season games, including the pre-season final that West scored. That gives you an idea of just what an extraordinary attacking lineup they have. Here's Wright, Matty Wright, and that's going to be offside against Macri. Well, we are now into the 65th minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's still West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Uni 1, surprise scoreline here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Uni have a free kick, and the longer it stays at this score, maybe, the more the Uni players are going to believe that it could be a famous result. They've certainly not lacked any belief so far. Goldsmith nearly to the edge of the area. Richardson tries to win it. Hooked away. Burke now wearing the captain's armband. Nice ball from Yamada to find Macri. Swept away again by Borton. Yet another player that came from the NTC last year, but wasn't one of the senior players. And you can see that along with Richardson, who also mostly saw reserves action last year in the NTC, these players have been extremely at home as seniors in the WNPL. Now we're going to have the second half drinks break now, and just another little milestone for Adelaide Uni in this game, keeping it at 1-1. And now you really feel like if one of these teams is overall better able to run it out in these tough, humid conditions than the other, that could be telling. There's a real difference in the body language of the two camps. And the Uni players are really up and about. And West, I'm sure, though, will feel that if they can just break through and take the lead, it'll be very difficult for Uni to get back. They just haven't managed to do that so far. They've rarely breached the West defence, and when they have, Evie Goldsmith has produced some tremendous saves for Adelaide Uni. Looks like Anna Pritchard might be getting ready to come on. Just wait to see if that's going to occur before the restart occurs. Doesn't look like it. It's going to be a throw-in for Wellington to get us going again. Burke is there, but it's still going to come to Yamada. Yamada now has some space to carry on. Still Yamada wants to pull the trigger. Blackhead tries the shot. Didn't quite get onto it as she would have liked. It's with Goldsmith. Oh, and well, Goldsmith's got away with one there and really didn't get onto that kick at all well, but it was deflected out. Now, Pritchard comes on for Noto. Pritchard, who was not playing last year, having become a mum. Congratulations, Anna Pritchard. And back out there in blue and white in season 2025. It's going to be a uni throw. Burke to take. Bit of movement now. Castanos is ahead. Richardson. Now, here goes O'Neill. Ball's been put out. Another throw for Uni, who are enjoying some rare time in their attacking half in the second half. Burke's going to leave it this time. Box to take. Macri. Box gets in the way. West are going to be able to clear. Hooked back inboard by Burke. Now comes to Castanos, but that's a good win there by Wellington. Dispossessed by Yaziello. Now it's Uni trying the crossfield ball. And here goes Castanos. It's going to be a free to Uni, I should say. Set piece opportunity. O'Neill is going over. No, he's going to leave it. Yaziello maybe. Player that came up through the juniors at Adelaide Uni. Isabella Yaziello. He's measuring it out. Is it going to be a direct shot? It's a longish distance. Players are ready for the cross on the edge of the area. Yaziello. Nicole O'Neill's made a move. It comes to the edge of the area. The ball was played out to O'Neill. Yaziello just hooks it back in. It's going to go to Murphy. Now Costanzo had a couple of Uni players bearing down on her, so got it back to Murphy. He's got it out to McFarlane. And Hubbard keeping up the chase. Pritchard. Challenged by Yaziello. And another really good challenge. That time it was by Castanos, who's put it out to Richardson. Two young players combining. Richardson's cross. Only McFarlane was there, the West Adelaide defender. Here's Blackett. Oh, and that ball is only just going to find its way through to Wellington. Macri. Wellington. Oh, and that's a good interception there. Again, that was Matty Box. Murphy now has come a long, long way. But it's a good ball to Blackett. Inboard. Turns. Up against Radler. It's been a battle royale, Blackett and Radler. McFarlane. Nice to see that some of my commentary appreciated by some of the fans who are nearby. Don't know if you heard any of that through the mics, but believe me, it was all positive. Evie Goldsmith with the goal kick for Uni. And getting there first was Maddie Wright. Battling away is Burnett, but Hubbard was there. Wright, Wellington. Oh, the return ball just went behind Wright. And now O'Neill is onto it. McFarlane comes into challenge. But O'Neill's still going. O'Neill! Goal kick. I should mention that commentary and camera position is actually in the stand here at Kilburn, but it's a terrific vantage point here in the stand, which is on the western side of this ground. I'll tell you about the dimensions a bit more in a moment, because there's more important stuff happening here. Macri getting onto it, but Hammersley just got it away. It's going to go out for a corner if it's not retrieved. And it becomes a throw-in thanks to the efforts of Macy Broughton. So the goal that West are kicking to the right of your screen is the southern end here at Kilburn Sportsplex. And the camera and myself are on the western side of the pitch. Burke with the throw. Yaziello. Oh, but that's gone straight to Macri. Intercepted. O'Neill has come into a deeper midfield position. Blacker. It's straight to Burke, who's got time. And now taking off on the left. No, it's gone inboard. Oh, and that position on the left was where I thought it might go initially, where Matty Box is, but that attack just came apart for Adelaide Uni. But it is a throw for West. Does give Uni the chance to try to box them in here. No pun intended, with Matty Box being one of the Uni players on the attacking left there. Macri to turn again and get the free. Some urgency creeping into West. Costanzo. Wants to get the ball out onto the attacking left. Blackett takes on Radler again. Blackett gets the ball in this time. Oh, it's going to be a goal! It's a goal for Harriet Burnett!
Right goal, West Adelaide.
West Adelaide. Harriet Time was almost getting tight.
West Adelaide 2.
But in the 77th minute, West Adelaide have made it on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. West Adelaide 2, Adelaide Uni 1. Harriet Burnett the scorer, but after some terrific play from Nicole Blackett to get around what has been an impressive Lena Radler at right back for Adelaide Uni. Well, can Uni respond? You thought that their best chance would be if they never went behind this evening. But they now have to take it to West in an even more attacking sense than they have been so far if they're going to get something out of this game. It wouldn't be undeserved on this tremendous effort that they've put in. But as has happened on many, many occasions over the last few years, West captain Nicole Blackett made a difference. Tremendous ball in board. Harriet Burnett finished. Now Yamada. Oh, Goldsmith's come a long way, but fortunately for Uni, Horton was onto it and put it out. Wellington with the throw. Burnett just wanted to get it onto Macri, who's kept it in. Macri now. Burnett. It's cleared, but not quite. Finally, Yellow gets a good foot through it. Here goes O'Neill. Comes out. Costanzo wins it. Pritchard. Blackett's taken off on the right, but there's Castanos. Bradley ran into a wall. It wasn't Costanzo who won it. Now long ball over to where Matty Box is, up against Wellington. Box, Wellington's just stumbled, might give Box a chance. Box, and just held on. It's gone back to Yaz Yellow. West have had the chance to get numbers back. And a good interception there by Johns. Yamada, who's had a good little patch in these last 15 or 20 minutes. Looking for options. West not going to be satisfied with 2-1. They're going to need to, well, they're certainly going to want to try to make this game safe. We've got 10 minutes to go on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's West 2, Uni 1, Macri. Back in board for Yamada. Yamada turns. Still going. Under pressure from Hammersley. Yamada inboard. 1-2. Yamada. No, doesn't take the shot. Still has it in the penalty area. Radler now for Uni. Takes on Yamada and moves forward to try to get the ball to Richardson. West might just have the numbers here. No, they won't. Uni have won it back. O'Neill has to go back though. Looking for the switch. Oh, it was ill-directed and it's with Macri. Oh, but Thornton gets away with it and makes the interception from Macri's cross. Murphy now. McFarlane. Right. Macri. Uni keeping the pressure on and doing so really, really well. But they are behind. And they're going to need to not just do it in defensive positions. They're going to need to find a way forward. West are going to make another 2 changes. Tessie Mitchell and Kelly Tataran are going to come on. Macri's coming off. And just trying to see who else is leaving the field. And it might be Blackett. It is. So Tataran and Mitchell come on. The 2 wingers replaced. And no doubt, given the conditions, not a bad thing to have fresh players on at this point of the game. And Mitchell getting into it straight away. Header from right. Helped forward by Burnett. Here comes Hammersley. That's undoubtedly going to be a free kick on a Pritchard. Costanzo to come and deliver. Into the last parts of what's been an absolutely classic round 2 encounter in the Football SA Apex Steel WNPLSA season. That's going to be claimed by Goldsmith. Goldsmith wanting players to burst forward before sending it long down the field in the direction of Hubbard and Richardson. Richardson wins the header. Hubbard. Just the weight of numbers told for West in the end. Borton gets it forward. Back with McFarlane. Richardson trying to apply the pressure. McFarlane gets it away. And here goes Tataran. But that's going to be one for Adelaide Uni by Radler, and it's back with Borton. Goldsmith. Johns is there. Oh, that's gone a long way. It's going to be straight into Goldsmith's arms. Another thumping kick from Goldsmith. Run by Western, it's Burnett. That's a good ball. Here goes Tessie Mitchell. Tessie Mitchell brings it inboard. Oh, and it's come to Yamada!
Yeah!
3-1 West Adelaide, and that's going over.
The goal for West Adelaide. West Adelaide now lead 3 to Adelaide Uni 1.
Well, it's been unbelievable action in these last few minutes. But West have now surely, with just 5 minutes before stoppage time begins on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, they've surely made it safe with the score being West Adelaide 3, Adelaide Uni 1. Or have they? Yes, Yellow. Wants to get the ball through. Here's a chance for a nil. Oh, the flag had gone up. Flag was up. West Adelaide free kick. West will, unless Uni can bag 2 late goals, head to a match on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. next weekend. That's the 22nd of March. They'll go to Burkalla to Jack Smith Park. If there's no late drama here, they'll go there with 6 points from 2 games, precisely what they want. Adelaide Uni are still pushing forward. Richardson there and put out by Costanzo. Next week, Adelaide Uni will play Metro United. That's at 1 o'clock on the Saturday, the March the 22nd. That's at Service FM Stadium on the main pitch where they defeated Adelaide City last week. So Uni are about to make a couple of changes here. I can see that one of the players coming on is Lottie Miller. And I think Molly Simmons as well. And it's the right-hand side being replaced. Chloe Richardson, who's been really good tonight, and Lena Radler, who's been fantastic. And Simmons and Miller coming on. Yamada. McFarlane. Wellington. Mitchell. Been lively in these couple of minutes since coming on. Wellington, that's a really well-weighted ball. Here's another opportunity. But on that occasion, Burnett's shot. Sorry, it was Tatarin's shot that was just out. West are about to make another change. And I think I heard Costa Yarich call Maddie Wright and Harriet Burnett. And they're going to be replaced by Lily DeCola and Lily Horn. Lily DeCola undoubtedly will go into the midfield. Her first appearance of the WNPL season had been away overseas for a part of the pre-season. Yamada wins the header. Here is Horn. First touch straight away. And it's a good ball through from Mitchell. Mitchell now. Challenge. All ball, says the referee. Makes the motion. Does referee Ethan McCormick. And it's out for a throw in. And we're just going to have an injury stoppage. Fortunately, we've had none so far. And looks to me like it's Hammersley that's down. Doesn't look great. Hoping for the best there. Looks like the signal's being made that change has to be made. And hope it's not a serious injury. Can tell you that Flinders United are going to win comfortably against Campbelltown. I think they're 4-0 up against the newcomers to the WNPL this season. Metro United making it 2 wins out of 2 with a 2-0 win over Salisbury Inter. I think it's just like old times. Metro United, one of the traditionally strong clubs in this competition, but had a difficult last few years rebuilding. So Hammersley comes off. He's on her feet, so I hope that that is a good sign. This round, the final match of this round will be played on Monday, by the way. I'll get back to that in a minute. Here's Yamada. Oh, when DeCola tries the shot, that's going to be cleared. Johns gets it all the way back. And gets the return ball from Costanzo. Still going Laura Johns, but now it's with Costanzo again. Inboard, intercepted. Just a question of how much time he's added on. There will obviously be a bit for that injury. DeCola wanted to play it through for Pritchard. Wasn't a bad idea, but Burke was there, has gone into the centre-back position now. Horn, Pritchard. Here comes Wellington. That's been cleared. It's going to be Yamada. That's going to be a free kick. Well, it's a super hard call for who's going to be the power player of the match, but we'll come back to that. Costanzo's free kick. And the header at the back post from Mitchell has gone out for a goal kick. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Well, I am going to give the power player of the match to someone from the losing team. And even though West are going to run out 3-1 winners, maybe more than that, because Mitchell is on the attack again, back in board. Yaz Yellow was there, Mitchell, and trying to force it home with Sitaran, who also played at Modbury Vista, was their leading scorer in the WSL in the year that they got promoted. That was 2021. They were promoted from the WSL. Unfortunately, went back down for them in the 2022 season. Currently leading the WSL, although as we speak, even though it's early in the season, of course. But the power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks, is Adelaide Uni's Nicole O'Neill, whose performance tonight was absolutely outstanding. And that is the full-time whistle. And that's going to confirm
that is full-time for
here.
The home team, West Adelaide 3.
Magnificent game, it has to be said. On the One World LED and Sporting scoreboard.
Thank you for coming to the Kilburn
LED Solutions. It's West Adelaide 3, Adelaide Uni 1.
Safe travel time and enjoy your weekend.
Adelaide Uni took an early lead through the player we mentioned has been, that I've adjudged as best on ground this evening, Nicole O'Neill. Terrific player and definitely someone who's going to give us a lot of entertainment and already shown a lot of skill in the WNPL with 2 goals in 2 games. But the lead was short-lived. Nicole Blackett with a free kick to make it 1-1, and that score remained until late in the second half when Blackett teed up Harriet Burnett with a terrific cross to give West Adelaide the lead, and Nina Yamada finished things off for the home side to make the final score 3-1. But absolutely no discredit to Adelaide Uni. I know I've been singing their praises all night, but do bear in mind that this is really a brand new side. Overwhelmingly, these are players that have joined the club in the off-season, and credit to their coaching staff, led by Coach Duncan Song and assistant coach Zach Jackman. They have already been looking really, really good, and if these players knit together a bit more, they could have a much, much better season than they have been having in these last few years. But West, the team that won the premiership so convincingly last year for finishing top of the table, they found the way in the end, as they so often do when they're challenged, and ran out 3-1 winners. They will probably be the team to stop this year, West Adelaide. Absolutely stacked with attacking talent, and despite a tremendous defensive effort by Uni, once again West got their way through with those 2 late goals to Burnett and Yamada to win them the game. Just a reminder that the last on Monday night coming on the 17th of March, and looking forward to bringing you that one. It'll be between Adelaide City and West Torrens-Berkala at Adelaide City Park, kicking off at 6:15 p.m. But we're signing off for now. Enjoy the weekend and hope you can join us as WNPL coverage continues on Monday night.